The Uncanny, where psychology meets art. The idea of the uncanny was first identified by Ernest Gent in 1906 in his essay on the psychology of the uncanny. In 1919, Freud published his essay, The Uncanny. Freud said that the uncanny lies in the realm of frightening and evokes the feelings of fear and dread.
Yeah, it does.
Freud used the word unheimlich, which is the closest word to uncanny in German, to describe things that are meant to stay hidden but have come out into the open. This causes repulsion and distress. The Uncanny Artist Research. Here are some pictures about the uncanny. The first one is by Merit Oppenheim. It's called Object and was done in Paris in 1936.
I've seen that one as well.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Have you seen that in person?
In real life, yeah, I have.
What's it made from?
Just
The material that it's made
yeah,
from?
it's just made from fur.
Yeah, so that's obviously very strange.
Yeah.
Do you know, Grace, why that would evoke a feeling of revulsion in someone? That particular object?
Because it's a teacup and people drink tea out of it.
Yeah.
And no one else drinks out of a teacup.
Brilliant. Okay. Next one is Robert Gober, Untitled, 1989 to 92, Wood, Wax, Leather, Cotton and Human Hair. And this too represents the uncanny. You want to say something about it?
I seen that one. I did see that one. It was very important to me.
Why do you find that one uncanny, Grace? Because I know out of a lot of the pictures that we've seen, that one really gets a reaction from you.
Yeah, it does. Because where's the rest of his body? And I don't know where his clothes are. Anyway, just... Alright then, next.
Okay, the next one is by Sarah Lucas, called Chicken Knickers, 1997, the Tate Art Gallery. This has significance for you for the uncanny, doesn't it, Grace?
Yeah, it does, because I like that one. Because knickers and chicken are two completely different things.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about that one in particular? Just very odd.
It's very odd, yeah.
Right. The next.
That's where all the babes come from.
The next one is called by Herbert List, Trepanation, 1944 to 1999, and it's a photograph. This is obviously important to you, Grace. Do you know why?
Because my brain has been my brain has been involved in some way from my past. In the past.
And you feel you have.
I feel I've got Italian Italian forehead. That's because my brain, it's a thing there, the whole line and like there.
Is it something a metal something inside?
No,
your
it's
brain?
titanium.
That's right. All right, and you feel that this picture has some link to how you feel.
Yeah, it does.
Right. The next picture is by Salvador Dali,
Yeah.
Lobster Telephone, 1936.
Wow.
Do you want to explain why Salvador Dali, that work was significant to you?
I don't know. Just I like the picture of it.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
You like the idea?
Mhm. Mhm.
And the last picture is by Dennis Oppenheim, Attempt to Raise Hell, 1974.
That one.
Yeah, what do you find interesting about that one?
Everything. And corpses shouldn't be moving.
So that makes it uncanny, doesn't it?
It makes it uncanny, yeah, very uncanny.
Right. And these are examples of the uncanny that are of particular importance to you.
Yeah, they are.
I have researched how the uncanny has been used in literature and film. The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock. Did you want to say anything about that film, Grace?
It's too distressing. Birds pecking people's eyes out. It's very not very nice.
In the 1963 film, Hitchcock used birds to create the uncanny. They represented the reaction to women wanting sexual freedom by becoming increasingly violent. He made the birds, which are beautiful, familiar creatures, become terrifying and dangerous, and related this to how people felt about women liberating their sexuality.
Yes, that's done now though, because everybody's sexuality is released.
So do you think that the film
I think
was good?
the film
in
was
that
great. Yeah,
respect?
it was.
Yeah.
Didn't really good response.
Next piece of work is The Sandman.
Yes.
Hoffman's short story The Sandman has several elements of the uncanny. Fear of losing sight. This links to Freud's castration complex.
Yeah, it does.
Hang on. Just move that hand a bit. Olympia, she's one of the characters, isn't she, in the book?
Yeah,
Is not human, but is a robot. Links to the uncanny valley. Is there anything else you want to say about The Sandman?
Oh, I quite like Sandman.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you find it quite frightening?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't think anything frightened me.
Just a bit weird.
Just very weird.
Very weird, yeah. The next piece of work is Uncanny Valley,
Yeah, oh yeah.
featuring Sophia the robot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love Sophia the robot.
What do you think about Sophia the robot?
I like her.
You like her?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think she's a bit
Got no hair though.
No, she hasn't. Do you think she's a bit scary?
No.
Okay. Right. Masario Mori created the term the Uncanny Valley in 1970. He stated that when a robot starts to look too human or becomes eerie and uncomfortable to look at.
To get self
Yeah, I need to read that again, really.
Yeah, why do people find that uncanny, Grace?
Because. Oops. Because they look. Because they like can't change the shape or size or whatever there is, just to make themselves more comfortable.
Okay.
Rachel White-Reed. This is the first piece of research into Rachel White-Reed's work. Rachel White-Reed casts the space inside, around and adjacent to objects that have been part of people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
This process and her choice of materials changed the remainder of everyday life into ghost-like, uncanny spirit images of everyday objects. Rather than using the traditional casting process of making moulds of objects and then casting them in a different material, she uses the objects themselves as moulds. Moulds. I move it now. House was made using the last house on a row that was being demolished. She worked inside the home, casting walls in concrete using the bricks and wooden structure as a mould. An interior metal armature supported the sculpture so that it wouldn't collapse. The exterior was then removed brick by brick, leaving only concrete. After the structure was stripped away, what was left was a ghost-like monument of past domesticity. This is what makes it uncanny. Now I'm going to show a picture of the house. Is there anything that you wanted to say how you felt about that picture, Grace?
It's a bit unusual. Like they're all sealed up.
Yeah, so you can't get in it.
I can't get in or out of it.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very sad, very unsettling.
Yes. Okay. And that's a picture of her, the artist doing her work, is it?
Yep, it is.
Is there anything you feel about that that's interesting to know?
How could she get out of it though?
Yeah.
She might have been sealed in there forever. She might still be there now.
She could be, couldn't she?
They ripped it down, didn't they? Because remember when we were looking at the artist research, there was a big uproar from people saying, "Oh, there's people with no houses, and yet they've spent all that money on making this as a piece of art."
Yeah.
And then they demolished it in the end.
Yeah.
Do you remember we read that?
Yes.